today's swim class. All these damn tight clingy feathers are making my heart...
Cool. Rio is a human. Can you still swim? Yo, you're a fucking bird. You can chase.
Yep, probably better than you. Then again, you did beat me in the race.
Cool. Okusan challenges you to a race then. Okusan has never swum against a hominid.
So you're fast in the water as well as on land? What are you?
Cool. Naturally. Okusan is the fastest in all things.
Alright then, let's go. Get set. Go!
He's running across the top of the
water. Cool. Okusan is victorious. You were slow, Rio.
That is not swimming. And so I learned that I would need to redefine my concept of swimming before hoping to beat Okusan. Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seems long, and sometimes it seems short. But either way, it's summer now. I should help clean up the club room and check the summer schedule before I go home. Okusan sounds like he's summoning demons. Must be excited. Not angry for once, but still, this is disturbing. Definitely disturbing. What are you doing? What are these noises? The floor is covered. The floor is covered in beads. Why? Why is the floor covered in beads? Okusan. It looks like he's stockpiling his nutritional balance supplements and eating them all at once. He's Okusan, that's not how you're supposed to do it. What should I do? Simba, you know the answer. Those look pretty good.
Yeah.
And so we devoured 2 months what?
2 months worth of beans.
2 months worth of beans in a day. It's a long time until semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job. I think I saw a flyer at the station hiring high school students over the summer. It was the cafe, right?
Pardon me, Mitz, but we're not open yet. If you could come back at
sorry. I was here to ask about the job.
Oh, is that right? Forgive me. I am called Urushihara Urushihara Kenzaburio. Sorry, I'm British, so I have a Japanese name and it confuses me a bit. I am the owner of Torimi Cafe.
I'm Blue Rio.
Welcome, Miss Rio. I hadn't expected a human.
Are you going to interview me?
I do not see any need to test such a wonderful young lady's desire to work here. And I believe you'll be much better than capable at moving boxes and coffee and tea about compared to the birds with, the whole no arms situation. So, you're kind of the best candidate for the job.
It kind of seemed like this whole capitalism thing works better for me than the birds. Nice. I'll be glad to. After all, I am a vitality girl. What does that mean?
I shall be relying on you for this summer then, Miss Rio. It is perhaps a little sudden, but could you start tomorrow?
Of course.
I am glad. I shall be waiting for you here in my cage. Tomorrow then, Miss Rio.
That's a bit weird.
Do all the birds live in cages? Are that their houses?
Why do you choose to live in a cage? But the bird-human wars are over like centuries ago.
Wars?
Today's my first day working at Mr. Urushihara's cafe. I think I'll leave early to make a good impression.
Good morning, Miss Rio.
Good morning, sir.
Let me start by showing you where everything is. I'm sure you'll be able to remember everything soon, so please ask if you can't find something.
The shop is small, and he keeps everything very tidy, so I'll be able to remember it.
I saw the flyer at the station ad.
Ryouta? I thought you died twice.
Yo, what are you doing here?
I mean, what are you doing alive? You're dead. Learn to die.
A friend of yours, miss?
Okay, this is Ryouta. He's died twice now, once by drowning, once by Okusan.
I didn't die when I was drowning.
You came here for a job too?
Yeah, I saw that it starts at noon, so I thought I could fit in after my other job.
Mr. Urushihara, could you use 2 people?
Well, the only reason I hired you was because you have hands, you see. Your friend here does not have those.
Manager, are you about to not hire him?
No, personally, the problem is I can't, because of hiring discrimination laws, I technically can't not hire him because of that, so...
Sir, are you racially profiling the people you hire?
So, I guess I'm not profiling, so, if your friend, what is 2 plus 3, just as some sort of test?
Ryouta?
It's okay. Count it on your fingers.
Having a bit of a hard time with the test.
He doesn't have fingers,
I don't
he has
know.
a bodied voice.
I don't know if he's going to be able to count the money in the register if he can't do the simple arithmetic.
He can do deliveries. Oh wait, this is a cafe. Ryouta?
5.
Sadly, my cage is too small to have that much work to do, and your friend can't do simple math.
Oh.
Do the job or give it to Ryouta.
Okay, see, the thing is...
You want to kill Ryota's mum?
see, that's the thing.
Alright, let's give the job to Ryouta.
Mr. Urushihara-san, do you think you could take Ryouta instead of me?
I don't see why not, but from a work standpoint, he doesn't have hands, and it took him 5 minutes to do 2 plus 3. It's just...
It was a pretty bad idea to have your entire business based around a species that doesn't exist anymore.
Well, it just was... it was kind of one of those ones where I would have kind of been beating the market.
At least he managed to even solve it. I can't do that much maths. My intelligence is 16. I don't even know what that means, and I can't count.
You don't need maths, you have hands, child. You don't need arithmetic. In this market, in this competitive bird job market, you have opposable thumbs. You're ahead of the game by light years, my friend. We, for some reason, never adapted our economy and our way of living to be just for birds. So human beings technically still have the upper hand. It's weird. We fought for an upper hand in their socioeconomic class, but the systems put in place against the birds were never changed, and our minds were never changed. So the humans still have the plus.
I'm just gonna leave now because this isn't the conversation I signed
You
up
have the power in this economy. You can change bird kind.
I don't really need the job, but Ryouta does. Don't worry, he's a hard worker.
You sure, Ryo? It's not really fair to you.
And my business.
He keeps talking about my hands. Please just take the job, Ryouta. Please.
Opposable thumbs, my boy. Opposable thumbs.
Ryouta wants several jobs every summer to support his mother.
If he had thumbs, he'd work one.
Mr. Urushiara, someone wants to order a coffee, and I don't know how to do that. Should I just pass them the beans?
Oh, my business. I'm beginning to fall apart.
I know you'll do a great job, Ryouta. You don't prove to him that you don't need hands to do well in this
I'll be filing
industry.
for bankruptcy in at least a week. Oh, God. Why did I build my cafe for human beings? The bird society.
I mean, Mr. Urishihara, how do birds even drink the coffee? They don't have hands to... I guess they just sip from a cup.
It doesn't matter, boy. They just buy the coffee. How they drink it is their problem.
Listen, I've got some ideas on how to spruce up your cafe. You heard of a little thing called crack?
Well, then I'll tell my wife that we'll be living on the streets. Or I guess the branches, because we're birds.
I mean, you could always move into a cave like me. Caves are nice and comfortable.
You know, just, you're kind of rubbing salt in the wound at this point. Just, you know, it was nice meeting you. But could you just leave? I need to figure things out. And if you want to help out, please, you know, you want a coffee before you go? I can't make it for you, but you can make it yourself. Please buy a coffee. Again, you will have to make it yourself, but please pay for it.
I don't really have money. That's why I was kind of working here. You remember when I mentioned I live in a
please
cave?
leave. Please leave.
Thank you? I guess...
Yeah, please, don't, please.
And the most lucrative crack business open.
This lucrative crack deal.
And I never did see Mr. Urishihara again.
About to break and bird it.
Breaking